Hello, beer troopers, and welcome to another Brewery with the Peter the Master of Office. Today joined by
Frederick and so
Yes.
Frederick and so cold.
more West Coast IPA from Green Cheek, courtesy of Ama.
Bobby Girl.
Yes. And this is, I knew that years ago, a California double IPA, as they call it.
Yes.
A beer they brewed a couple times. This is really big. This is 9.2%. This is almost triple IPA territory. And they've got a combo of Mosaic, Citra Cryo, and Simcoe Cryo in this one. So a little bit of old school Simcoe dabbing.
Sounds West Coasty.
Well, it does. It almost looks paler than the first one.
Yeah,
I think.
close to it.
It almost looks like light lager.
It's still got
That's
that
green.
Green hue vibe to it.
Yeah.
That urge color.
Not a lot of bubbles in it. It doesn't have like a lot of CO2, it seems. Oh, actually, in your glass, that looked nice.
That's because I agitated
Oh, you
it.
agitated it. So. But it looks nice. Let's smell it.
Let's smell the burger.
Yes, thanks, Alma. Oh, that smells really nice.
Oh yeah,
That-
that's a top tier aroma.
That's
Bad
good.
boy.
That smells like weed. This one, I think that has some old school kind of catty dank notes.
I'm getting so much like Turkish delight grapefruit, like really sweet preserved grapefruit.
I can see that.
candy like.
Yeah, but there's also like
I'm not getting a ton of that doobie vibes.
no, but I'm thinking
Right
more
off
like
the-
hash, like the dark
Brown shit,
the brown skunk,
deep umami.
umami beans. I sometimes get that.
that at all, Peter.
I'm getting a little bit of that, but actually a lot, and I'm also getting berry notes,
Yeah.
which you kind of sometimes get in Mosaic, but I think Simcoe can also offer that, and also some of the wine gum notes. But there is just like this breath of like kind of old school about it, which is probably the Simcoe. It smells really good.
It smells super nice. Like not as stanky as the one we just had.
That was more like fresh tropical weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Where that's
This is a bit more. I feel like it's more rounded, but also it is a double IPA, like a strong one. So obvious that also often carries sweetness.
Yeah.
To some extent. Probably not.
It's
this
probably
one,
gonna be
though.
dry.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's potent
Yeah, it is.
and dry
Yes.
and grapefruity. It has like an edge of grapefruit. Rasmus is dying in the back. He's like, "Ugh." This is really dry, but I think it does not like feel. Maybe it feels. Is it the same bitterness as Pet the Tiger? I'm not sure. I think it feels a little less bitter, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. And it's not because it's like it doesn't feel sweeter.
This is a bit of
It also has a lot of that, pithy.
pithy,
like strong
fruity.
bitterness. Like it's, I would say maybe for me, thinking about it again, maybe on par bitterness wise with the other one.
Yeah. It's very much like the citrus approach, like the classic West Coast. I think there's a lot of that as the backbone, like pink grapefruit and citrus pith, grapefruit pith,
A lot of that.
which is one of those classic flavor profiles you also talked about. But then there's a bit of that gummy note, there's a bit of that weedy, sticky, icky stuff.
As Mike Tyson would say, smells like pith.
Smells like pith. Yeah, and then there is some of that new school gummy candy notes and things like that. But this, there's just this. It's not like super old school tasting, but there's just a little bit.
Yeah. But you can see that, like the fact that this is modern, they call it kind of California IPA. Like it's got that completely bright color.
Yeah.
Like you don't have any malt sweetness in no caramel
it's
malts.
really
Like
dry.
if it had that, this would be a very different beer, and I
think so.
wouldn't like it as much as I do.
Yeah.
This one, like really, it's for me, it's really good for this style of double IPA to just have that really bone dry, plain simple malt bill that this has.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe it's just also because you can get a bit of sick of sweet beer these days because everything is sweet.
Yeah.
But I think this is fucking great West Coast double IPA. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I like it more than Pet the Tiger, I think. The single. It's like just a step up the ladder. It has some of that new school with the old school. It's just really nice. Do you want to hear the tasting notes they have? They're also very fun. They say, okay, let's see. Smells like ripe cantaloupe, fresh spun cotton candy, and white gummy bears. Then a full hop bitterness in the initial sip, and then a dab of hop resins that lingers with a clean finish.
That's true. You get that resinous finish.
Hop
That, like,
oily
stays
finish.
there.
Like it
Like when
sits on your tongue.
like when you touch resin, it's like it doesn't go away. It's pretty much the same.
Do you ever work
finish.
with hop oils or hop
Oh
extra?
yeah.
Like it stains everything it touches. It's almost like that when you have it on the palate because it lingers a bit and you wash it away with more beer.
That's true, yeah. That is true.
Hmm?
That is true.
Really dig this one. This is fucking awesome West Coast beer.
Yeah.
In terms of grade for me, this is maybe 93, 94 or something like that. I think this is really nice. I'm just thinking back to Elder Fu. If maybe I like this one. I don't know if I like it more. I think Elder Fu had a little bit more going on in terms of complexity, but
I think I actually like this more.
you do?
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still debating it.
But I feel like Elder Fu was also maybe it was more one-sided for me in the flavor. Elder Fu, actually.
Yeah. Well, this is promising for the final one, the Don't Pet the Tiger.
Oh, that's the triple, boy.
Yeah. In terms of drinkability on this one, I would be able to drink 4 pints of this. I'd be fucked off my ass. But I can drink a lot of this, and this is a 9.2% double IPA.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have a day in my life where I could both access 4 large pints of this and also be able to get as drunk as you would get from drinking 4 pints of this.
And not be disturbed early in the morning and all this.
Yeah.
No, the drinkability on this is great, and it's not boozy in any way.
No, it's actually really impressive.
Yeah.
How easy drinking it is.
Yep. But man, it's dry.
Beautiful aroma.
Yeah, that was awesome. Green Cheek, I knew that years ago. Get it. Thanks a ton, Amma.
Yeah.
A brewery to watch if you haven't done so already. They have loads of locations now as well in the States. They're not just placed one.
You know what? I'ma enjoy the last of this. It was real good.
Thanks a ton to Amma for the beer. See you guys in another beer review.
Good.